Now explain the concept of the divisions in polynomial, and some questions yesterday I have solved here for you. You may see the question class assignment 2, I gave you the question number 3. You may see the red mark over this question number, this and this I gave as one symbol. Any question you want to know among these? First question I told in the class, second also, the third, fourth. The fourth one now is that find all the zeros of this. Okay, and before that we have to start here, find all the zeros of. What is the method of finding the zeros? So we are just performing an activity here. Division process also you must know here is just also the home assignment is before you. Divide the polynomial p x by the g x. The process of division is there. What does this mean? I am just talking about this question number home assignment first. Some question student want to ask the question number first of that. I am telling this x to the power that polynomial is to be divided here p x. What is to be divided here? You may see. Okay, this is x to the power. This question I am talking about. Okay, x to the power 4 minus 5 x plus 6, and this is to divide it by x 2 x square. Clear? Now minus x is there also. Right now the process of, I also told you this 2 minus x square written, this also can you write here as x square first here and later x square minus 2 right now. So you may see what is the coefficient of the method of divisions. We first see the coefficient of higher degree term. The highest degree term is there x square. What is its coefficient? Minus 1 divided by what is the coefficient of x to the power 4? 1. What is their divisions coming here? Minus of 1. So generally 1 is not written as coefficient. Clear? Now next, what is the degree difference between them? The degree difference is there 2. So here you will write down x square. Generally I just want to tell you the coefficient x is not denoted as. Okay, so you must remember this denoted, sorry, this is not denoted as. So we will write down here this only minus of x square. Clear? Now next is minus of x square is to multiply here. So minus of x square into 2, so 2 x square is there in term of x square? No, minus of 2 x square, and the next term is x square x to the power 4 also, it is positive. Clear or not? It is negative, it is negative, positive. So I think here this cancels due to same here. Clear? And bring down the remaining terms. So what shall be? It is 2 x to the power 2 minus 5 x and plus 6 also there. Clear? Again, what is its coefficient? 2. What is its coefficient? Minus 1. 2 divided by minus 1. What will it is? Minus of 1. What is the degree difference? Nothing. So 1 is to be written there. Degree difference, it means to this here also. Is that clear? Right now. So further can be solved here as how? How can we simplify this? 2. What is the degree? Minus 2 of x. Minus 2 of x is there. Okay. So we will write down here this minus 2 of x, and minus 1 is there, sorry, the division process, minus 1 of 2, minus 2 is there. Clear? And minus 1 into minus 1 plus of 2 x square. Okay. You just all have to remember the same degree terms to be written below same. Okay, this. So what shall it be? Please tell me. It's cancel. It's cancel. So what is the next here? Minus 5 of x and what is that? Plus 8. Is that clear or not? So what the term you obtained here is? The term you obtained here a linear polynomial. What type of this? Please tell me. Linear polynomial. What is this degree? 1. And what is degree of divisor? Degree of divisor 2. So what we concluded here? Yeah, right saying. This is a remainder. This is remainder approach here. The remainder approach here. How do we product the remainder approaches? Remainder have the degree less than the degree of divisions. So any polynomials with the degree less than the divisors comes, then we predict that this is a polynomial with remainder. This is remainder. Is that clear, guys? Understood you right now? So see, can you solve the division here? Now observe the sum here. Is that clear right now? seen here, observe here what type of expression is there, clear. Now, next is also there. What the next expression, secant. So, you may see the divisors, we are performing an activity here, divisor is 2 minus x square. So, further divisor can be written as a 2 under root 2 x square and minus x square. What type of pattern is there? So, we will here this root 2 minus x here we can write, and further also can be written as root 2 and plus x is also there. Is the first term or this is the second term? Is that clear or not? Right or not? Clear, guys, right? So, what we can understand here this, the two factors are there, this you may see this two factors are here, this clear. So, these two factors together are making 2 minus x square, and this 2 minus x square is dividing here right now. So, we just can understand here this like that it's 24 is there, okay, and 24 goes completely by 6 right now. So, what we can say 24 here will what comes 0 the remainder is, and it's coming here 4. As you may see 24 can be broken into 2 into 3 also, the same as I have broken here the 2 x minus x square. You may see this 2 minus x square as a root 2 plus x and root 2 minus x. What do we conclude? 6 is going completely in 24 and 6 is to be broken as 2 and 3. So, can 2 go and 24? Can 2 go and 24? Yes. How many times? 12 times. So, what so many times is? It's not the matter. The matter is 6 can go, 6 divide 24 4 times. Okay, 6 goes completely in 24. It means 6 can be broken into 2 and 3, and 2 3 will also go 24 in 24. Means 6 divide 24, and 2 and 3 also can divide 24. What does this mean? It means that if any composite number divide the other composite number, so the first divisor composite can be broken into the sum of prime factors, and this prime factor will also divide that composite number. Is that clear? So, same happens here, 2 minus x square is dividing completely the polynomial x square minus 5 x plus 6. So, will root 2 minus x and root 2 plus x divide it? Yeah, this will also divide here. This is the conclusion here. Is that clear? So, tell me please, in the 9th class we have discussed here by the factor theorem. Is that clear? What the factor theorem we have discussed? If you remind the factor theorem, what the factor theorem we have discussed in the 9th class right now. Factor theorem, do you remember the statement of factor theorem? The factor theorem statement is, I am telling this, the factor theorem statement is factor theorem. Look this, what is the factor theorem? The factor theorem is ki x a be a real number, just you remember here, be a real number such that what will here, and also here p of a will 0, p of a is 0 means p of x be a some polynomial, and if x is a real number such that p of a is 0, then implies that what will here implies that x minus a will be what? A factor. This will be a factor. This will be a factor. Is that clear or not? Similar also here, if x minus a divides p of x polynomial completely, then what will happen? P of a will be equal to 0, or that is also we can write here x here, just this is what we speak here, a is a zeros, a is a 0, 0 means zeros, this is called 0. So, this is the modified version of remainder theorem. Is that clear? So, same we can understand here, this x root 2 just like the root 2 plus x. Is this a factor? Is a factor of what? Px. If it is factor of px, then implies that p of minus root 2 is what? Is a remainder we will speak here, but it is a factor is what? P of a will give you 0, this will give you 0, means that x plus to root 2 plus x root 2, this is clear, root 2 plus x is a factor of this, okay. It shall give you 0, that clear guys, and further also can be solved later. What is that? Here that is x is to the power 4 minus 5 x plus 6 and 2 minus x square. Is that clear? Twice x square minus 5 x plus 6 also there, minus 5 x plus minus 5 x plus 8 is there also, and further is to be solved this. Is that clear? Later p of x is equal to x to the power minus 4 3 x square plus 4 x plus 5, okay, and further also is to be solved this, clear. 2 minus x square is there also. So, understood you what is the meaning of that? Divide the polynomial by division process also you understood. It means how many is there? Similarly, the number is 2. Similarly, x plus root 2 is also is a factor. This is also a factor of p x. So, what do we conclude? We conclude here that minus of, we conclude there at minus is a 0, okay. What does conclude? It means so many factors are there, the polynomial having so many zeros the polynomial will have. Is that clear guys? It means number of zeros equals to number of factors, and if we'll focused on, you may see just this is this is one factor is there, this is one, the 6 is one factor, clear, the 6 is one factor, 4 is also one factor. So, 6 into 4 together gives you 24. It means it is the factor of 6 is 2 and 3, and the factor of 4 is 2 into 3. You may see this here, all factor together will make 24. It means what do we conclude? Here you may see this I am talking about. This is you may say this what I am talking about, the polynomial. You may see this, what is that? There is, okay. You may see what I am talking about. Okay, look here. This is the what we will speak here. This is your g of x, and this is of what is this here? Q of x. Its quotient is there, or this is what? Please tell me. It's called p of x dividend. This is clear right now. So, what we conclude here? 2 minus x. Okay, if I will multiply this by x square minus x square minus 1. Then I will obtain here what? P of x. It simply, it means that how many factor from this can make 2, how many factor this we can make here, this 2. Why? Because degree is connected with this factor and number of zeros here. So, how many total factors could be there? It has 4. How many zeros could be there for p x? 4. What do you mean? It means that it concluded that the degree of any polynomial is connected with its zeros and its a factor. Is that clear? Finally, the conclusion is the degree of any polynomials, so many degree of the polynomial, so many zeros the polynomial will have, and so many factors the polynomial will have. Is that clear? And the conclusion is, if a polynomial completely go in other polynomial, then quotient and divisors together produced as the polynomial. Clear guys? Understood you? So, if you know the two factors of any polynomial, then other 2 factor can be found out by the division process. Is that clear guys? Understood you? Now, next I am talking about just what is that? You may see, you just can see here the question number first here, x to the power 4. So, these zeros are here. Please come to the class assignment 2. Just here, look what the question is there. The question is there, find all the zeros. And here, sorry, third questions I give you, divide this and by divide this and verify the division algorithm. Do you know division algorithm? Division algorithm is Euclid division lemma is with way ax plus the, please just call ax plus bq plus r. Do you remember or not? Where r is greater than equal to 0, but always less than b. So, this is what we will speak here. This is called dividend. And this is what called, please tell me, this is called divisor, and this is what called, please tell me, this is called quotient, and this is what called, it's called remainder. Clear or not? Similarly, dividend can be divisor, here p x it is written as, and divisor can be written as what is Gx, and next is what here Qx is also there, and plus Rx. These all are the polynomial where degree of what Rx is always greater than equal to 0, but less than b. The same this statement is called the division algorithm. Division lemma is to be transformed into division algorithm. Clear? Right now, if Rx is coming 0 here, if Rx is coming 0, then how can we write here this, please? This could be written as P of x is equal to G of x into Q of x. This is that means Px can be broken into G and into Q, the two factors together. Is that clear or not? Well, understood you? Well, P of x is equal to Gx into Qx. Well, understood you? Together they can be transformed into. Everybody understood you? This further can be broken into G1, okay, G2, okay, and further G3, right. This also can be broken as a Q1, Q2, Q3. So many number of factors could be there. Clear? Understood you? Now next here, what is to be done? Divide this and verify the division algorithm. We have to divide it. What is the process of this? Division algorithm is also to be verified here. Dividend 3x square, yeah, and minus x cube is there, yeah, and minus 3x is there, and plus 5 also. Clear? And next, what the next is saying here? The x minus 1 minus x square. You may see. Clear? First we x square highest degree term, minus 1 is coefficient, or its coefficient is 3. 3 divided by minus 1, minus 3. What is the degree difference between them? The degree difference between them is what? 1. So, once x will occur, minus 3x into x, 3x square, where the x square term is there, here is to be written 3x square, and its negative is to be written there. Minus minus plus 3x, 1 is 3x, here is to be written 3x, positive 3x is to be written here. Is clear? Minus minus plus 3x cube is there also. So, under 3x, under x cube, this is to be written here as the term. Here further it is positive, it is negative, and it is a negative. Then what next is to be done? Simple it is. It's here 3x square positive positive, 6 times x square, clear, and here sorry, no, wait a minute please, there is something mistake. What mistake is there? Okay, like that here. I'm just wait a minute please. So bigger this is to be written here, clear appearance is to be given in this. Okay, the 3x square, okay, minus x cube minus 3x plus 5 x square minus 1 minus x square. And what is the next here? X minus 1 minus x square. Clear? Now divide it. Minus 1 divided by, here what is coefficient? Highest degree term, this is highest degree term, okay. Minus 1 divided by minus 1, what will come here? 1. 1 is not written as a coefficient, degree difference is x, only x is to be written here. Now x into x, x square. Is that clear or not? Now next, and x1 is x, 3x is to be, x is here. Now next is x into x, x cube also is to be negative, positive, and positive. What next is this cancels here, same to same, or here we will leave. What next? 3 times x minus 1 times x, 2 times x square is there, or what next is minus 3x plus 1x minus 2x and plus 5 also there. Clear? Again, what is this? The highest term is left here, the coefficient is 2 and its coefficient is 3. So, no, its coefficient is minus 1. So, 2 divided by minus 1 is minus 2. What is the degree difference? The degree difference is nothing. So, what will write? 2 into x, 2x negative, and 2 into 1 minus 2 is there. Okay. And what next? 2 2's plus positive x square also, and next minus plus and plus. Further this cancels and this cancels, and leave here what? The terms left here 7. This is what? Please tell me. It's a remainder. The remainder is coming 7. Clear? So, one thing I want to tell you this, is this the x minus 2 and these two terms, are they factors of the polynomial Px? No, they are not factors. Now, verifications of the division algorithm. So, what is division algorithm? Division algorithm. Division algorithm, P of x is equal to g of x into q of x, and further what next is plus plus r of x. This is the division statement here, you may see. Clear? So, put the value here. What is that? P of x, g of x is what? You may say g of x minus 1 minus x and whole square into what next? Q of x minus 2, plus what is r of x? It's a 7. Now, do solve this. X is to be multiplied x into x square, okay, 1 by 1. This is to be multiplied in that. Clear? 1 by 1 x square minus 2x, okay, and next is what? Minus 1 of x and plus 2, okay, minus 2 of x square, x, where is that x square? There is something, wait a minute please, here, is that clear? And this is to be written as is this, okay. So, x is x into x, x into 2x, 1 and x minus 2, and minus x cube is there also, minus x into minus x cube, minus minus plus 2x square, furthermore plus 7 also there. Now, add them, x 2x, it cancels here x, and what will here? First we will write down the term of x cube minus x cube plus 2x square plus 2x and x minus 4x is there right now, and here what is that? What is the sum? What's coming here is 2 and plus 5 also there. I think there is something x into x, okay, x into x square must be there, I think. Wait a minute please, something mistake in the multiplication, okay. Look, this is x into x square, and x into x 2x, minus 1 into x, and plus 2 minus x cube, and minus plus 2x, clear, and it's a square plus 7. So, what is this? First we write down here minus x cube and x square. How many times x square is there? How many times? 2 times and 1 time, 3 times x square, and minus 2 times x, minus 1 times x, minus 3 times x, okay, and it's 2 plus 7. How much is this? 9. You may see this 2 plus 7, 2, it's a 2 minus 7 plus 7. This is plus 7 and plus 2 is there also, clear. So, what is coming this? This is coming x cube 3x square, x cube 3x square, x cube is there, you may see. The division algorithm is not verified here. Why not being verified? The two things will be there. There is something wrong you have done right now. We have done something wrong, or also we just whether the division algorithm is not being verified. So, first we have to check whether the questions we have written wrong or right. Okay. So, divisor is what? This is the divisor, you may see, it's a divisor. Check whether it is correct or not. X minus 1 minus x square, it is correct, and this is the divisor here, dividend 3x square, okay, minus x cube, okay, minus 3x, okay, and plus 5, okay, this is also right here. Now division process to be checked here, okay, its coefficient. This actually the method is, if I could do wrong here, there's something you can do wrong here right now, guys. So I will just suggest you to write in the order the degree wise, okay, that is minus x square first you have to write, and then plus x is to be written here, minus 1. Now to multiply. What's its coefficient? 3, okay, and this term also is to be written as a degree. It's okay, the another method I am telling this, okay, that is this first you have to write minus 3x cube plus degree wise 3x square, okay, and minus 3x and plus 5. Is that clear or not? And further is to be done, what is, it's x minus 1 minus x square. No, sorry, x square, okay, minus x square plus x minus 1, clear. So minus 1 of the coefficient minus 1 cancel. What is degree difference? Only x, okay. So here will be x is to multiply, minus x cube coming here, and plus x square is coming here, and minus x. Now later is plus, it's minus, is plus. What will here this? It will cancel, and remaining term will be 3 time minus 1 time 2 time x square, and minus 2 time x, and plus 5 also there. What is coefficient? 2 divided by minus 1. So minus 2 is there. Degree difference nothing, minus 2x square minus 2 of x, and 2 1 is 2 plus 2 divided by minus plus plus minus is what next? It's cancels here, minus 2 plus 2 cancels here, and here will what? 7 will occur, no 3 will occur. Now the remainder is 3 coming here. That's good here. The wrong thing we may attempted here. Is that clear? So I will suggest you to, if I could do the wrong, you can also do the wrong here, okay. So I will suggest you first to arrange the all the terms in the correct order. Is that clear? Everybody you just have to remember. Clear, guys? Now see the next, please. Now division algorithm. What do you understand by the division algorithm? The division algorithm is p of x is equal to g of x into q of x plus what next is r of x. Clear? So what is g of x? Here minus x square plus x plus 1, and what next? Q of x. The q of x is x minus 2, and what is the remainder we achieved? 3. Now to solve this, minus 1, this is to multiply this, okay, minus x of q and plus 2 of x square, and what next is, and plus x square and minus 2 of x, and plus x and minus 2, okay, and further plus 3 also. So minus and plus minus 2. Is that clear or not? Now next is minus x of further 2 time this part here 3 time x square, minus here is what 1 time x, and what the next is minus 2 plus 3. Is it correct here? Minus plus 2. So it's what coming here? Plus 1 is occurring here. Is the same here? Plus 5 is there. What the mistake in here? Again 1 minus got wrong here this. So check the multiplication, minus here minus x cube minus plus, again x square here positive, and 2x is there, again plus 1 and minus 2, the same as it is. Clear? And minus 2 is there, further plus 3 is there. So what shall be this? Again there is something wrong here. Clear? So what could be there? Plus 1 or minus 1? Here that plus 1 and minus 1 there. Again I do what mistake I do here? This is the, here should be plus x and minus 1. Now again to multiply. So what the change is there? Minus 1 minus x is to be there, okay. Here will the change. It's what? It's a minus x, okay, and plus 2. So again what is the sum together will make here? The sum together will make what? Again here this is minus x of cube plus 3x square minus 3x and plus 5. So, 2 times x square is there also. Clear? Is it correct here? This look please. Yeah. Now, this coming is what here please? This is p of x. So, we can speak here the division logarithm is verified. Simple it is. So, however, it took much time to understand, but I just done the questions naturally what an average student perform their mathematical activity. So, I just promote, I just we can say raised your confidence while you just doing some numericals. You just have to keep attention about the terms and steps you are using. Is that clear, guys? Now, see the next, find question number 4, find all the zeros of this. If you know, I am talking about what question please? I am talking about question number 4, you may see. Find all the zeros of 2x to the power 4 minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2. If you know 2 of its 0, first you tell me what is the degree of this polynomial? The degree of this polynomial is 4. The degree of polynomial is 4. Is that clear? The degree of polynomial is 4. And next also, the degree of polynomial is 4. The degree of polynomial is 4. So, how many zeros it will have? 4. How many factors it can have? 4. Degree and 0 factors will be equal here. Is that clear? So, what we can speak here? It's a simple method, is it? So, solution methodology is what? The solution methodology I am telling you. Solution number 4 I am talking about. Since p of x, you just have to note down p of x. This I am talking the question here. Clear, guys? P of x 2 to the power x to the power 4 minus 3x cube, and for the next what? Minus 3 of x square and plus 6 of x minus 2. Just look at this. This is a polynomial here. 2 of its zeros here. So, 2 zeros are here. 2 zeros. What are 2 zeros? Plus root 2 and minus root 2. You just remember the theorem studied in the 9th class, minus root 2 plus 2 root 2. Okay. So, other 2 zeros we are to find out. How many zeros this can have to see its degree? 4 zeros, and 2 are given here. It is very simple here. So, the solution methodology. So, what you will write here? Since root 2 okay, and root minus root 2 are the zeros, are 2 zeros, okay, not the zeros, 2 zeros. Clear? Therefore, x, they are the value of x, which is implies that what next will here, please tell me. The next will be x minus root 2 okay, is equal to 0, and what next is x minus root 2 is also there, x plus root 2 is equal to. So, these two you may see this here. So, x minus root 2 and x plus root 2 are its a factor, are the factors, are the factors, they are factors. Okay. And if they are factors, then on compositing, them, composite them please. X square minus what? Root 2 square, root 2 square, what does this mean? X square minus 2, okay, this is that here, is equal to 0. So, what will I speak here? X square minus 2 is also factor, is the factor here, is factor. So, it is a simple process here. We would not have to find out the factor, we have to find zeros here. This activity revealed to you that we from the zeros we can find factor, and from the factors we can find 0. So, we found here one factor. If we will divide the polynomial by this factor, then other factor will be obtained here. Is that clear? So, for other factors, okay, for the other factor, some of the people says that you have to mention here the divisional logarithm. What nonsense divisional logarithm? Obviously, if one factor we are dividing, the other factor will come here. Is that clear? So, simply we just will find out the other factors. Okay. Remember here, just not the word concept here, marks to be deducted here. Now, next is, what is the next? 2x to the power 2x to the power 4 minus 3x cube. What next is then? Minus 3 of x square and plus 6x and minus 2. There is before you. Clear or not? And what next also further? Further there is x square minus 2. You may see this. Clear, guys? Now we are to find out. What? We are to find out it's a factor, other factor. So do the division process. What do we do? X, what is the degree coefficient? Its coefficient is 1. 2 divided by 1, what will obtain here? 2. What is the degree difference? Degree difference is 2 here. Now do multiply 2 to the power x to the power 4 and 2 2s are 4. The degree, same degree is to be written under the same, negative and it's positive. Here it shall be cancels. What will next here? The next is bring down remaining term 3 to x to the power 3, and here is what? Plus 1 time x to the power 2 and plus 6x minus 2. Is that clear? What next again? Minus 3 and its coefficient minus plus 1 minus 3. Degree difference is what? 1. So again multiply to this. This is to multiply 3x square, 3x cube, and 3 2s are 6x. Plus or minus? Plus 6x will come here. This. What next is again? It's again here positive, it's negative. So positive negative cancel, positive negative cancels. Brings down the remaining term is what here? X square and minus 2. How many time will it go? Plus 1 time. So x square minus 2. What next is? Negative and positive. It's cancel, it's cancel. What's coming remainder? 0. Can you tell me why the 0 coming here? Because we have divided the given polynomial by its factor. If we divide any polynomial by its factor, then the quotient comes 0. See, is that clear? Well, now this we have made factors from the zeros. Now another factor this comes here. So what? The 2x square minus 3x plus 1. We also can give here this. Wait a minute, please. For the other factors. What are other factors? The quotient is 2x square minus 3x plus 1. X square minus 3x plus 1. Let this as you may see. Clear? Its quotient is here minus 3x plus 1. We need to factorize. How can we factorize it? First term and middle term splitting method. 2 and 1 is to be set to bring 3 as a sum or difference. So 2 plus 1 is to get 2 plus 1. Outside x is there and 1 also. Further 2x square minus 2x minus 1 time x plus 1. The 2 terms are here, 1 terms is here also. Clear? What is common in them? 2x is common. It's x minus 1. Minus 1 is also x minus 1. Clear? X minus 1 is there also. 2x minus 1. Here look. X minus 1 and 2x minus 1. The two factors we brought here. But not we are to find factors. We are to find its zeros. For zeros. What here? So x is equal to minus 1 and 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 1 by 2. So therefore other zeros are, all zeros are 1 and 1 by 2 and the remaining are 2 and what next is minus 2. So how many zeros are? 4 zeros are here. Understood you? This is very important method of solving the questions here. Will remember please. Okay guys. So what is the procedure? Simple, I am telling you. First you the 2 zeros are given out of 4 or 3. Then you will make factors from the given zeros. On compositing factor you will make the big divisors or a big composite divisor, and by dividing this composite divisor you will obtain another coefficient constant or the other factor. In that other factors you will find out its zeros. Clear guys? Understood you? So next question also is there, 5th number. divide the polynomial px by the polynomial gx and find the quotient and remainder. Can you obtain this or not? Divide the polynomial by px by gx. So, you will divide it, okay, and you will obtain quotient remainder. Yesterday I gave you this. Question number 6 also, check whether the first polynomial is a factor of the second or not by dividing by second to the first. So, can you do this or not? Same the process of divisions. I hope you will understood this concept here. Okay guys, your assignment of the day is, I am just adding question number 6 and question number where is that? Question number 2nd of the home assignment and 3rd of the home assignment. We will solve this please. Okay guys, thank you very much.